Welcome back to yet another episode of Q&A with Hyde, where I answer the questions you are all dying to know about me. Before we get into it, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and click on that notification bell so you guys get notified when we post new videos here on the channel. Today's video is brought to you once again by our patrons on Patreon. Patreon is where you guys can get your questions featured here on our YouTube channel. Check out that Patreon for exclusive content like Discord server access, custom fangs, private Snapchat, meet and greets, and a lot more. Patreon.com/bokuwahyde. Let's get these questions answered. I would define my aesthetic as, I don't know. A lot of people assume because I wear makeup and I have long hair and I color my hair and blah, 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 that I'm goth or emo. I've never really followed any goth or emo trends or bands per se. Most of my style is kind of pulled from both 80s influences and a lot of Japanese VK bands. I kind of have just taken the things that I liked and worn them. So I don't really have an answer for that. I don't really have a specific name or, I don't know. It's Bokuwahyde. I think the most fun music video for me to film probably was Haunted with Lion Court because it was our very first music video in both the bands, and there was just not a whole lot of stress involved. I feel like all the other videos for both the bands I've been in and done, I feel like they were all a lot more stressful for one reason or another. And I feel like Haunted was just kind of a fresh, like, hey, let's just go with the flow and figure this stuff out. And every video since has gotten a little bit more structured and a little less just, what are we doing? So I feel like that one was a lot of fun just because it was fresh and we were kind of figuring it out as we went. I think one of my favorite memories meeting a fan in person actually was a more recent one when a little girl wanted to get a photo taken. Her mom was chasing us down trying to get the band together to get a photo. When we finally all got together, it turned out that she said that her daughter really only wanted a photo with me because she thought I looked cool, which was a funny experience. And a couple of guys in the band were like, we're not even surprised, we're used to this. So we did all get a group photo together, but she was sitting over there freaking out when her mom came up to ask. You know, she had her hands over her face and she was just kind of like embarrassed. And it was a really cute experience because she was young, and then she had an even younger little brother who was really excited. I gave them a couple guitar picks, and I love stuff like that when we have younger kids who feel inspired or they're just really excited to meet you at a show. I think that's just really a cool experience for me. I'd have to say my favorite road trip memory would probably be back in 2010 when I took kind of my big first road trip up to Seattle from California to go see Japan. It was one of the first few times, if not the very first time, that I'd ever driven that far, especially to go see my favorite band in the world. That whole trip in itself was just an incredible experience. I don't know that I really have a favorite makeup look necessarily because I kind of do the same thing. Sometimes I'll switch things up with my eyeliner and kind of do some points and some edges and some crazy little funky designs, I guess, but it's very few and far between when I do stuff like that. Usually it's just some sort of eyeshadow color with black on top of it and some eyeliner. Pretty simple. So I don't know that I really have a favorite, but I feel like blue and purple kind of tend to look the best on me. Thank you guys for checking out another episode of Q&A with Hyde, where I answer the questions you're all dying to know about me. Don't forget to check out that Patreon at patreon.com/bokuwahyde to get all of your questions answered and featured here on our YouTube channel, as well as all the other perks that you guys are going to get for signing up, as well as click that subscribe, click that notification bell, and we will see you guys on the next episode.